long ago, there was a world full of Pokemon. They would travel around, get caught by trainers, sometimes battle each other, until a fierce meteor struck on the Pokemon world. Many Pokemon ran away. They all survived, though. That was happy. But the world split into 4 islands. One island had many fire types, normal types, and other rock-related Pokemon. The other island was basically a groundy and beach with other psychic and strong Pokemon, like flying types. Another island had just plain grass types, and the other island had every other type. But it was an extra island that appeared soon, and 6 Pokemon were born on it. But only 6. Well, actually, there was 12 Pokemon on there. First, there was the Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil was the most bravest Pokemon in the whole team. Next, there was Comfey. Comfey was very nice and loved to go around the islands and check on the other Pokemon. Next was Togedemaru. Togedemaru was the engineer, and he loved to investigate about the sun and heat. And his best friend was Cyndaquil because he was one of the only fire types on the island. Next is Pichu. Pichu used to only sleep on trees and eat coconut milk. Nothing really special about him. He just loves to play around a lot. He's very clumsy too. Chikorita. Chikorita gets mad easily, but she is the most kindest and most nice of the group. Next is Phanpy. Phanpy is the toughest of the whole team. She is very serious, and yeah, that's basically it. Next were all the bullies of the island. They weren't like mean, like extremely mean. They just didn't like the others. That's all.
What was your favorite thing?
One day, in a fierce storm, a storm broke between all the tribes. A storm broke, and 4 legendaries protected the 4 islands, but the other island had no legendaries on it. So Arceus had to make a new Pokemon named Sea Valley, and they had to fight the bullies off the island, so the other guys could stay good. Could stay well. So the bullies were chased off the island by the legendary Pokemon. But now those legendary Pokemon went off to go to a new world and make a new region for these Pokemon. However, it will take many years. So these Pokemon had to survive and go to other islands as they evolve through time and space. However, Comfey and Togedemaru cannot evolve. So they just like to hang around and, well, just sit and fight with the others. So one day,
Togedemaru.
Togedemaru went with Cyndaquil and Pichu to island number 1, where there was lots of fire, rock, and ground type Pokemon. The other 3, well, they went too, but they didn't do it. But they were a little bit more scared of the Pokemon. But they decided to fight. So the Pokemon went to the island Cyndaquil called Latios to bring them there. Latios was a Pokemon that didn't live on the island, but lived on the top of a mountain and would usually look at the island, making sure that they would be okay. So once they got there, they went and fought the first island. This island wasn't too easy to fight, but Cyndaquil thought he was probably the best one. Fanfi was pretty good too for this island. Pichu wasn't too good, but he decided to use Poison Tail because that was his strongest move. But eventually, he got knocked out by Charmander. Charmander used Ember and Fanfi used Earth Power. It wasn't too strong, but eventually Fanfi won. Sandstorm and Mudshot. That was one of the most average moves in the battle, but it was pretty good. Chikorita was probably one of the best ones for this fight. But Chikorita got knocked out eventually. So they had to use Flame Wheel, but Sandslash used Rollout. And they're an even match, but Cyndaquil won. Now Charmeleon's out. This might be an easy win for Fanfi, though. Nope. Fanfi lost. Fiery Dance. Nope. Petal Dance. It was not very effective, but it actually won. Petal Dance. Yes. There we go. Petal Dance. Yes. There we go. But this one might not be easy. Petal Dance. This one's gonna be hard. Yep. All's well that ends well. Come on. Yes! So they beat the island. Out of luck, out of courage, out of strength, out of bravery, no. Out of friendship. as the journey continued for the 6th Pokemon.